This video is intended for members of Task Force Trauma, an Arma 3 tactical realism community. It is I, the Femboy Destroyer, and today I will be breaking down land navigation in Arma 3. The first thing that we need to cover is how to read a map. Push M as in Mike to open your map. Blue areas represents water. Green areas represents foliage. Dark red and brown lines are terrain gradient, such as inclines and declines. Orange lanes are primary roads. Khaki lanes are secondary roads. Brown lanes are dirt roads. Numbers are hill markers. Gray and dark gray objects are man-made structures. Icons are landmarks. The top of the map is always north. The bottom of the map is always south. The right-hand side of the map is always east, and the left-hand side of the map is always west. Grids are 100 by 100 meter squares. To identify grid location, follow the bottom left intersection of the grid. The grid numbers at the top and bottom of your screen are the x-axis. The grid numbers on the left and right-hand side of your screen are the y-axis. Grids always read x, y. For example, if we are going to read this grid, we will follow the bottom left intersection, starting with the x-axis. 0, 1, 5. Then we will follow the y-intersection. 0, 2, 5. So this grid location right here is grid 0, 1, 5, 0, 2, 5. To define even smaller locations within a single grid, use the numpad system. The numpad system is as follows. Break the grid down into ninths. Now, reference the number pad on your keyboard. For example, this one right here is numpad 1, numpad 2, numpad 3, numpad 4, numpad 5, numpad 6, numpad 7, numpad 8, and numpad 9. Be aware that exterior lighting conditions will alter how well you can view your map. For example, right now there's a full moon out, so I'm able to view my map fairly well. If we were in a situation where there was no full moon, all we would need to do is hold left control Windows key to self-interact, go to our flashlights, and turn on our flashlights. Keep in mind that this will generate a light source near your character, which can end up getting you killed. Now that we know the basics of how to read a map, let's go ahead and talk about the compass. Holding K as in kilo will pull up your compass. The numbers on the outer ring of the compass, such as 28 and 30, can be ignored. The numbers on the inner ring, such as 160, 170, and 180, need to be referenced. This is your compass bearing. The red line in the middle lines up with the sight picture of your compass lid. For example, if I pointed at this radio tower right here, I would line it up with the middle rod and reference the red line beneath it. So this radio tower would be bearing 5-9. The yellow lines represents your field of view. Furthermore, the direction you are turned is referenced on your map. Now that we understand the basics of the compass, let's go ahead and begin land navigation. From my current location, there's a little canyon with a river in it. There's a road leading to my south. To my northeast is a radio tower, and the road also leads up into the northwest. Now that I know my general surroundings, let's go ahead and find similar locations on the map. Since I know that the primary river of the map branches off into the canyon that I'm near, I'm going to be searching for something like that. Right here is a little canyon with some roads, but these roads lead off into the northwest and the southeast. So this location is off the table. This canyon here goes up into the north. And this canyon right here also goes to the north. In theory, to the east of the canyon should be a radio tower. To the west of the canyon is a road. I think we found our general location. Now we are going to find our exact location. If I'm along this road here and I move to my north, there should be some dirt roads that section off into this road that I'm on. Let's go find out. There's a dirt road right here that moves directly off into the southwest. If I open up my map, place my compass over the region that I think I'm at, you'll see that it indeed goes to the southwest. And this one goes up into the north-northwest. On the map, this road here does too. So from my location right now, I presume I'm right here. But to further solidify that this is my exact location, we're going to reference this radio tower. Would you look at that? My drawn line matches up perfectly with my compass direction. Now that I have found my approximate location, let's get our grid reference. My current location is grid 031045, numpad 3. Now that I know where I am, let's go ahead and begin moving to our destination. Our destination is as follows: grid 032039, numpad 1. Only building inside numpad 1. Now that we have that call, let's find that location. This grid here is grid 032039. If we break this down into ninths, this section here is numpad 1. Furthermore, the destination disclosed that it's the only building within that region. Looks like this is it. Now that we had that location found, we mark the destination and find our waypoint. It's somewhere to my south, I know that. Right there looks about perfect. So the bearing to my destination is about 178. Now that I know my bearing and my path of travel, let's go ahead and estimate the distance. If we know that each grid square is 100 by 100 meters, we'll just simply count down to that location. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 6 grids between me and my destination. But since there's a slight slant right here, I will add an extra 100 meters just to be safe. So my estimated distance is within 700 meters. Let's go ahead and start moving. Terrain will dictate your path of travel. For example, if I continue moving along this line here, I'll have to swim across this river, and that is a very risky move that I do not want to take. So what I will need to do is move to the west, get on this bridge, and then go from there. The bridge that I was just referencing on the map is this one right here. The reason I know that is I hold out my compass, take a look at the bearing, pull up my map, just like that. Now that I've made it to the bridge, let's reference our map. From this position, it looks like my destination is the first building to the left of the road. This building right here is the first building to the left of the road. Now you know the basics of land navigation. Good luck out there.